Okay, we're here. Hello, it's caves. This is a structurally important cave that we're about to entangle ourselves with. I actually don't even know if this is technically a real cave. I guess we'll find out in a minute. But I'm counting it as an entry, even if the game doesn't consider this to be a cave. So this game, Tears of the Kingdom, like the previous game Breath of the Wild, has a main quest that, in part, involves going to each of the 4 regions of the world and doing a quest for whatever the game is asking you to. And in that game, like this game, you had to go on usually some kind of like small precursor quest before you end up going to the dungeon of the area, which was the Divine Beast in that game. And this game repeats that, where I have entered Goron Land, and now it's sending me on a little mini quest of sorts into this cave. And I feel like, and we'll have a chance to talk about it here more in a second when I enter this cave, I feel like I don't like how Tears of the Kingdom, like, stratifies, if that's the word, the structure. Just puts a structure in place that every area is expected to have the same steps involved to some degree about the moment you enter the area to the moment you complete the dungeon. It all feels very much the same. And part of that step is going into a cave. And that's what we're going to do here. In this cave. After I grab my sword that I threw before I started the stream on accident. Is this an actual cave? Can you fellas tell me if this is an actual cave? Plot is happening. I'll see what I can do. Oh, I did actually buy a shirt. Where'd my shirt go? There's my shirt. So we're good. Is this a cave or not? I guess the game doesn't consider this a cave. Huh. Maybe these are not as, in my head, in my memory, this was just an actual cave, but I guess it must not be. And I thought that each of these involved going into an actual cave. And by actual cave, I mean a cave in the terms of, in the game's terms, where there's a bullfrog, right? But this seems to break the rule, because I didn't get a little prompt. I didn't get anything. I just got my guy over there just kind of staring off into space. Oh, he's talking to Zelda. There she is, the legend herself. Yeah, I thought this was an actual cave. I was gonna go my whole rant, but I guess if this is not an actual cave, it kind of... How do I feel about that? Because I know that in at least 2 other areas, you have to go through like an actual demarcated cave to progress the story. And I just, my memory had it that that was just the case in all 4 zones, but maybe I'm incorrect. I don't know. I think a lot about, in Breath of the Wild, how you have like the lead-up stuff to the Divine Beasts, and those quests are very inconsistent, except for the fact that it's like you have to acquire whatever the themed arrow is. But they kind of just let you, like, do that however you feel. When you go to the Zora Land, they're like, you can go up Mount Ploymus to acquire lightning arrows. But also, if you just already have lightning arrows, don't worry about it. And much of the structure of this game feels like it's moving away from that. But I guess, maybe I was wrong. Maybe there's a little bit more of that than I thought. How close can I get? Oh, there we go. I'm excited about this cave for other reasons too, though. Gesture. Gesture. It's a good look. Yunobo's look here is really good, and I wish it stuck around longer than this episode.
Oh.
Gesture.
Huh?
Cool. Alright. Okay, this rules. This rules. Okay, so we're gonna do this little mini-boss. It's very simple. It's very easy. But what I immediately realized playing this the first time is that, you know, this is just a very silly little tutorial fight. It's fine. It's totally perfunctory. How much does he hurt me if he hits me? I'm gonna let him hit me. Nothing, because I shielded. But he's, like, chilling. Okay. Yeah, this is a nothing boss fight, right? He does that, he's dazed. I smack him, I take off 1/3 of his health. The mask cracks. The mask cracked is a little bit different than my thesis, but that's okay. This boss fight, whether the devs intended to or not, it's just the Moblin boss from Link's Awakening. Again, it's exactly that boss fight, but now decades separated out with impeccable graphics and physics. But all you are doing is dodging out of the way of a charging enemy who then hits a wall and is dazed, and you stab that enemy. And when I realized that, it was like, video games are eternal. There's just certain concepts. There are certain elemental, just like, things inherent to the form. And one of them is hitting a guy 3 times after he's been dazed. And I love it. I love it. I love this little boss fight. This endears me to Yunobo. Endears me to Yunobo. I tried to say too many vowels at once. In a way I did not think was possible. Alright, Bop. Let's go get Bow Wow. Gesture?
Huh? Oh. Huh? Huh?
Is there more to this cave? No, this is still tutorial cave. Okay. Well. I don't like how they gave him a sword. He's just kind of Daruk Jr. And, I mean, that's kind of, you know, sort of the intention, but it would be cooler if he had, like, a different thing.
Huh? Oh. I can do it.
Come with me. Maybe there's more in this game. I don't know if I explored this last time because I was so... Gimme.
I can do it. Sure.
Or not. Doesn't seem like there's much of anything in here. Come here.
Here I go.
No, I guess not. This is just a tutorial cave that the game doesn't even consider a cave. Oh. You're gonna make me do this multiple times.
Here I go.
We didn't find Bow Wow, I guess, but we did get out of this cave.
Ooh.
Are we still doing cutscenes?
Huh?
I'm close enough to the cave entrance. We'll keep going.
Oh.
Where are we gonna find a cave on this mountain?
Huh. Hmm. Oh.
Ooh. Yep.
Yep. Gesture. Well, okay. Do you want to be a cave now? No? No? Not a cave. We're caveless this episode. Yunobo? Oh, I think that's a good place to end it, folks. We'll see you next cave, which will hopefully actually be a cave.